Well, we met probably 1990, didn't we? Where they were building the M11 extension through Leighton and Leytonstone and Wanstead and into Hackney Wick, and this corridor that the government had set aside and planned to build a 6-lane motorway. So you had a whole bunch of disparate, not all creative people, you know. Like you said,
not creative.
But and there were also families and kids and just.
And it was at the very end that the sort of protest thing. The last 18 months. You know, before that it was just homes.
What eventually happened was it culminated in the most expensive eviction in this country, which was Claremont Road. That's basically the background to it. And they eventually built the road, and it's now the A12, part of the A12M, and it's sunken mostly down. You can't see it, but you can hear it. There's about 30 yards of Claremont Road left. That's in Leytonstone. And I think about 300 houses were knocked down, something like that.
Exploring what happened then, and then from a distance, and I think that's where the dissonance things come in. It's like, you know, the memories and how it formulates you, and how it's constructed who we are, and you know, it's part of who we are. You know, our upbringing, our childhood, and then, you know, that part of our life is, you know, which was kind of radical in a way. You know, it was quite different. It was trying to live out the system and, you know, not have to work a 9 to 5 necessarily, or you know, go shopping at Sainsbury's, or use a bank, or use a car, and all those sort of things. And it was flawed, and in a lot of ways it failed, and it became sort of very chaotic. It was certainly really chaotic time in my life, but you have no. It is what it is. It's kind of influenced who we are, sort of thing.
Oh, without a doubt, because it's not just about Claremont Road. That's something we shared, and that was a starting point of our relationship. But like Steve says, that experience, those years of experience in East London, has kind of put its watermark on, certainly for me, my life up until this minute now, and I think probably yours too. Yeah, I suppose in a sense there's this idea of trying to almost piece together the past from 27 years. It feels like, I certainly feel like we're trying to piece together the past and our lives, and the lives of people that we've known, people that have passed away. Kind of almost from the future. It's this weird kind of place I find I'm in, but I'm partly back there, but I'm partly here, and then a shitload of stuff's happened in between. And it's trying to piece together what happened from now.
For me, I feel like what the work I've been doing is just imbued. You know, every thought and memory and experience is you know, is coming through. So yeah, getting back to the work.
What
it's
have
been
16,
we've flown it backwards and forwards, haven't we?
So I've added bits of text here and there. Steve's refined things, pulled things out, thrown them around, added stuff. I mean, a lot of the artwork is. I mean, it's a collaboration, but I'd say a lot of it has been me going, well, here's a bit of text, or here's a few ideas, and you really kind of sitting there and
yeah,
you know,
but yeah,
doing your thing.
But you're kind of immersed in it, as you know, as you're one of the central characters.
Well, yeah, okay. Oh, that's very nice of you to say so.
I haven't got a studio, and you know, I live in a family home, so it's quite difficult to. I mean, I would have liked to have worked very much with silkscreen printing and monotype and colorgraph, and put things together in a sort of, you know, really explore the themes in that way. But with Photoshop and other sort of software, I found that I could use the images that I had from the time itself, you know, with photos from the early 90s, and then from drawings and sort of sketchbooks from then, and from Paul's input, it was really sort of enlightening to use digital processes, and with the internet now, it's kind of like having it's just like being in the British Library. Any idea, any thought, any kind of passage of literature that you need, you can access it straight away, and it's a very, very fast way of working.
For me, the title sort of, it is a lot of stuff thrown together and played around with, sometimes randomly, sometimes
because
not.
Dissonance is not nice.
No.
Dissonance is about things aren't sitting right psychologically.
Yeah, and that there's certainly there's an element of chaos, of kind of almost like kind of voodoo, kind of dark magic thing going on in. But I what am I to tell somebody what they might think by it? If they have some sort of a emotional response in some way to it, that's great. But this, working in a slightly different format with Steve, who I've known for so long, it kind of feels like we've sort of stepped forward both together in some ways, in trying to sort of lay some kind of ghosts to rest or put them in perspective from back then.
We've spent a lot of time together over many years, in different places and in different sort of states of mind, and it's been really nice to sort of coalesce these sort of times and thoughts into something physical, and actually sort of it's like it's the beginning, It's, I suppose it is kind of a full stop as well, it's like there's an arc to the whole kind of story, but this kind of, for me, feels like a beginning because it's I'm working creatively again, and I love the other things I do in life. I love my family, beyond, and I'm really lucky in life as well in a lot of ways. I haven't got much, but what I've got is great. But
that's so for both of us.
Yeah, I think you need all the facets of your life to be covered in some ways. So you can have a great job or a great family, or you can live where you want to live, or all these things. But I think you need a little bit of it's no good just having one of them.